How do you do, Mr. Ferguson?
Very well, thank you.
First of all, Mr. Ferguson, tell us, were there really, 103 people bowling nude?
That's true. Every lane was filled cheek to cheek.
You must really love bowling to have organized a nude bowling league.
Actually, I hate bowling, but at the end of every season, I love the league dance.
Is there a philosophy to nudism?
Yes, there is. We believe a naked body is beautiful, unless you happen to be Phyllis Diller. Or perhaps you.
Aren't people very self-conscious walking around without any clothes on?
Well, perhaps at first, but after a while, nobody even notices it.
Is that true?
No. No, that's not true.
Where is your nudist collar?
If I place this down here, it's a little chilly.
All right. Where? Want to hurt yourself? Where is,
It's a cold one.
Yes.
It's a cold one.
Where is your nudist colony located?
It's deep in the woods. We like to commune with nature.
I see. You mean you don't feel embarrassed running around naked in the woods?
Certainly not. We make the squirrels wear masks. Why give a squirrel a cheap thrill, is what we say.
So you believe nudity is the natural way to go?
Certainly. You're born naked and you die naked. And if this sketch doesn't go, I just fold my arms.
I think many people believe that nudist colonies are places where they have, wild orgies.
Well, that's ridiculous. If you want wild orgies, you don't go to a nudist colony. You go to the House of Representatives.
What is the biggest problem in everyday living at a nudist camp?
Biggest problem is finding a place to tuck in your napkin.
And what is the most important thing to remember when you're bowling in the nude?
One does not stand too close to the ball return.
Is there anything that you dislike about nude bowling?
What I really hate is when I have to get the name of our team sponsor sewn right on my back. You see.
Oh, that looks like that hurts.
I play for Al's Nude Pizza Parlor.
Yes.
Al gives us pizza later.
Oh.
I want to tell you, hot pizza is not a good thing to have fall in your lap. Mozzarella will slow you down for about 3 weeks.
Now, in a nude bowling league, do people, do they stare at each other a lot?
We're all pretty much used to nudity. Although one lady had such a super body, all the guys chipped in and bought her a see-through bowling ball. She was...
Now, when you're ready to start a tournament, do the men and women in the league, do they just take all their clothes off?
Certainly not. The men disrobe in the men's locker room and the women disrobe in the women's locker room.
Well, if you're going to be bowling together in the nude, why do you have to go to separate locker rooms?
What do you think we are, a bunch of perverts?
Do you find there's a growing interest in the sport of nude bowling?
There certainly is. Recently, we were challenged by a team of famous actors.
Oh.
John Wayne, Burt Reynolds, Richard Burton, and Warren Beatty. But it was called off because of a technicality.
What was that?
Well, as soon as we got in the locker room, we found out we weren't even in the same league. You talk about getting beat in the dressing room, it was all over.
See, there seems to be a very diverse group of people in your league.
Yes, we have people from all walks of life. Judy over there is from Beverly Hills. She's the one with the Gucci stripe tattooed down her leg, you can tell that.
Yeah. Is there a regular league, or do you have a handicap?
You said you wouldn't mention my handicap. That was one of the rules of this interview.
I'm sorry. Anybody on your team ever bowled a perfect game?
No, that's one thing that nude bowling teaches you. Nobody's perfect. The captain of our team came close. He bowled a .299, was awarded a silver cup.
Oh, is that on display here in the alley?
No, he used a very heavy ball. He had to wear the cup home.
Now, you people are good bowlers. What team gives you the most problems?
The Pasadena Proctologists. They're a heavy team.
I see. Are there any advantages to nude bowling?
Yes, for example, if you pick up a ball that's too heavy, you know immediately if you have a hernia. You don't have to call a doctor. All the other members say, hey, there's a hernia.
Is there a kind of key to good nude bowling?
Well, normally the key is to stay low, but not in nude bowling. Splinter City.
Now, let me ask, is this a popular sport? Is nude bowling catching on?
We've already been offered our own television show, Bowling for Underwear. May go on in the fall.
Now, you hold a bowling tournament, Mr. Ferguson. Do you also participate in other sports?
We're planning, yes, something big I think you've been interested in, a nude hang gliding festival.
Now, wait a minute. Nude hang gliding? Now, where will that be held?
Well, we're not sure. We're looking for a town with no TV antennas. And next week we go on...
Any other sports?
With the nude hockey playoffs.
Oh, what's that called?
ABC's Wide World of Yelling.
Hockey in the nude?
We tried it once before, but after our game, our goalie quit.
Oh.
Joined a boys' choir in Salt Lake City. I'll see you around.
See you around. All right. So much from...